Hi guys, it's Anne here, and today's video is my September update for my nail polish project for 2019. So how I do this video is I will review my August nail polishes, and then I will introduce my September polishes. This project is mostly a nail polish roulette with a little bit of a nail polish project pan put into that. So speaking of project pan, let's start off with the project pan nail polishes. So I'm still working away on these little sparkly guys, but it is taking a while. I feel like this one is the one that I have the most progress out of, the pink one. I think I'm doing pretty good on that one. Definitely am not going to finish any of these by the end of the year, but it is what it is. But I did finish my nail polish in Caitlin. So you can see the line that was up here. I think that's where I started. And you'll see there's like maybe a tiny little bit down in the bottom if you can see it. I just really struggled to try and finish that part. The last time that I did my toenails, I did put in like thinner in it to try and like thin it out, but I was like, I had the ball sideways and I'm like scooping and it was like, I was globbing it on my toenails. It was real effort. So I'm done. Yay, it's done. But not so sad because I actually have a second one of these. Not sure how that happened, but I have two Caitlins. So, because I finished that one, I want to introduce another nail polish to try and finish up before the end of the year. So the one that I've picked, partially because it's like over halfway done, is this one in the shade Martha. And I've talked about this in one of my previous emails, one of my previous videos, that I was kind of meh on this, but that it might be easy to pan, which I think it will. So I have used it once, but I did draw a line on it. It's hard to see because I kind of shook it up right before this video, unfortunately. So that's about where it's at today. And I definitely think I'll be able to finish this. I might even be able to introduce another polish if I can get through this like in the next couple of months. Another thing that I just want to share because I'm excited, even though I've never talked about this is what I've been using as a base coat. It's the Sally Hansen Mega Tough. It's okay, I don't really care for it, but I just wanted to show, like, look how far, it's almost done. Again, another product where I'm like putting it sideways and like trying to get it out to get it out as a base coat. So pretty much everything in my previous month I want to keep. There's a couple of like ones, but I'll talk about the ones that I love for sure. This Deborah Lippmann one in Mermaid's Dream. Love this one. It's beautiful. It's great. These two that I'm definitely keeping is the Fire Opal Nail Glaze from Sally Hansen and the Luster Shine in Lava. So these were both, my mom had bought these both for me, so I'm definitely keeping those. And they're interesting. I do like them. This one, I think, the Luster Shine actually shows up more like you don't need anything underneath it, whereas the Nail Glaze is definitely, probably could have included this in my top coats, but however, I didn't. The other definite ones that I know I'm keeping is this one from Julep in K. This is just a nice, easy color to wear. I could like wear this every day for a month and be satisfied. So another one that I'm definitely keeping is this one in Farah. It's sort of like a purpley silver color. For some reason, I've barely used this one. Like I have the line up there. It's probably a little bit lower than that line. You can sort of see it on the side there, I think maybe. But yeah, it's just one of those colors that I'm like, when I did my nails, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a really nice color. I kind of like it. Why don't I use it? Just gets lost in the shuffle, I guess. Another one that kind of surprised me that I like, but I have like this weird love-hate relationship with it, is this Julep one. It's a holographic jelly in Yee, Y-I-Y-I. And you can see I've used quite a bit of this one already. This was one of the like last ones that I got. 2016, so maybe not, because I think I had my subscription up to 2017. It's a bit weird because it is a bit sheer, but when you put two coats on, it very much looks like the jelly name. It's like, you know, those jelly shoes that everyone used to have like back in the day. It's definitely like that kind of, like it looks like that. And the interesting thing about this one is, and hopefully it shows up in the picture, in certain lighting, like, you know, that sort of like jewelry store lighting, like my office somehow has lighting that's a little bit like that. Makes all your jewelry and everything look a bit shinier, and it makes this nail polish like you see all the colors. Like this is very like, when it says holographic, it is, I think it is hollow, because there's like every single color in the glitter in this, so it's pretty cool. But having said that, it also peels off really easily. There's something about the formula. I had painted my nails, and then I was at the beach the next day, and I like dug into the sand, and then like literally just peeled off. And I just like sat there on the beach and just peeled every single nail off. I was like, and I have no nail polish now. So that was kind of disappointing. But I like it enough that I'm gonna keep it because I think it is a fun nail polish. It's not a long wearing one. One that I'm a bit meh on, and I haven't really made a decision, is this Color Workshop one. The color is just, it's interesting. I don't have anything like it. It's like it's almost like a deep salmon-y color. I don't know. I'm not sure, like it looked good with my skin tone, I don't know if that's what it was. The formula on these are okay. I'm finding they're all a little bit different. This one seemed to last okay. But yeah, it's on the fence for me. I kind of want to keep it because I really don't have any other color like this, even though it does look similar to other colors. When it was on my nails, I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything else like this. The one that's definitely a no for me dog is this one called Quinn. It's in the satin finish. It's like this sort of muted gray blue. I hate it. I don't, it's mostly the finish. I just don't like the way the finish looks. It looks really dull and drab. However, I did make a discovery with this. I ended up putting it on my toenails, and then I used the blue glitter over top, and it actually looked really nice. And I'm like, ooh, I actually really like that. I normally do like bright colors on my toes because sometimes I don't like to wear bright colors on my fingers, and I actually really like a dark blue on my toe. So that's actually what I have on today. Not this one, but we'll get into what I have on today in a little bit. So yeah, this one's a no for me, dog. I have enough other blues at this point that I think I'm comfortable letting this one go. And I've had this one, yeah, this is a 2014 one, so clearly like me and Quinn did not jive. So moving on to the September polishes that I've picked. Now I've done this a little differently. So for previous months I was mostly doing like 4 picks and then 4 random picks, like roulette style. Now that I basically have 3 months left of my project because I averaged it out so that I would have the month of December to like wrap up, figure out what I want to do, use some polishes again if I wasn't sure about them. So I have 7 polishes left for September, 6 for October, and 7 for November, and I've actually picked them. I went and sat them down and like kind of made little color families out of them that like I felt like suited each of the months. So these are all ones that I have picked for the month of September. So let's just start off with the one that I have on my nails right now. I actually only have 1 coat because I haven't had time to do a second coat yet and put a top coat on. This one is called the Diamond Strength Sally Hansen in the shade Nude Shimmer. Unfortunately, I shook this up, but it's somewhere around here. It's about halfway done. So I'm super sad and happy about that. This is one that, if I finish Martha, this might be the candidate to be my next polish panning one because I do really like this color. But I would be comfortable panning it as well because I have so many nail polishes. Like, come on, this is ridiculous. So yeah, so I do like this. I have it on my nails right now. But if you do want to see it on the nail card, this is what it looks like on the nail card. So yeah, so just a very pretty champagne color. I'll double check and see if it's still available. Because yeah, it's definitely, I like this one a lot. So speaking of blues, I have 2 blues in this month. I wanted to use both of them this month to sort of compare them because they are really similar. The one that I think I like for sure is this one in Octavia, and it's like a deep blue. It's a really nice, like it's not bright blue. It's very deep. What do you call that? Like a royal blue. I have this on my toes right now with that glitter polish over top, and I do really like the way it looks. But I do want to try the other blue that I have to see what it's like in comparison. The other blue is Isla, and this one I've had for a really long time as well. This one I've had probably for way too long. I must have used it, but it doesn't look like it. Like, I don't know if you can see. If I zoom in here, I zoom in, not the camera. Like you can see, I haven't used it. It's deeper than Octavia, but it's in the same tone, like it's in the same family. Like they almost look identical. So I have Isla here and Octavia here. So you can see Isla is just a deeper version of Octavia, but I feel like I like Octavia more. I don't know. I might end up keeping both if I like both, but At this point, I think Octavia is definitely the keeper. One that's going to be a interesting one, and I think I must have been using this in my project pan last year because I have lines on it. Unless somehow I messed up and this is from a previous month, highly possible. This is in the shade Alexandria. This is one of those like nudes that I'm not sure I like on me because it's kind of like beigey, like yellowy, and I feel like with my skin tone. But I feel like I've definitely used a lot of this. Like it's the previous line is here, and then it's somewhere. It's about halfway done. So here. So we'll see. That one on the nail card is this. So yeah, I think just kind of eyeballing it, I think it might be too yellow toned for my personal preference. So give it a go because that's part of this whole project. Try it out. Now I have two H&M nail polishes. These are the only H&M nail polishes that I have, but I know I like both of them. What I really like about the H&M nail polishes is the brush. So I'll show you from this one. This one is called Rock Oyster. I think you can still buy these. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't bought one in a while, but I really, really like this nice wide brush. So that really nice wide brush, I really, really like that. And this is Rock Oyster. So it's a bit more golden compared to that Nude Shimmer. I'll just show you. Nude Shimmer is this one, and this one is Rock Oyster. So you can see it's a bit more like greeny gold compared to Nude Shimmer, which is more of a pinky champagne. And then the other H&M one I have is this Imaginarium. Now, I'll be honest, I was kind of disappointed in this color. It looks like that oil slick color, but it's heavily green. I kind of would have preferred this if it leaned more to that purple side, but I find on the nails it's a bit more green than I would like. But I mean, it's still a fun color, and I do really like it. Again, I really like this formula. And this is it on the nail card. So you can see it shifts. It's got a bit more of a green shift than the sort of purple and gold. And then the last nail polish, which I'm pretty sure I like 100%, is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nail Extreme Wear in Mauve Ochre. And this is one of the newest ones that I bought. I want to say I bought this maybe last year? No, maybe it was the year before. But I've used quite a bit of this one. And for it being one of my newest ones, and I've used that much, like that is testament that I really like that color. So this is Mauve Ochre on the nail card. Here. So this is the color story for the month of September. I felt like this was a nice, gentle fall transition. I didn't go straight into like the pumpkin spice, but I felt like these colors were a bit more muted, a bit more softer. It felt like a nice transition into September. So that's it. That's my nail project update for the month of September. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And I would love it if you did subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.